Hey everybody, in this video I'm just going to show how to configure your summon settings for your vehicle. That way it fits into the garage uh, easily. If you have a little bit of a shorter garage stall, as I have here, I have just enough room to fit the car with about 8 inches in the front and just enough room to open up the trunk easily in the back. So to go ahead and configure those settings, I'm going to hit Controls, then I'm going to switch to the Settings tab, go to Driver Assistance. With the latest update, it just added the ability to customize the summon beyond just the bumper distance. So you'll want to make sure the summon is turned on, which will enable this Customize button. We'll go ahead and click that. By default, bumper clearance was set to 24 inches. Which just left way too much room in the front of my garage stall, and the trunk stuck out through the preventing the garage door from closing. I bumped that down all the way to 8 inches, which is the minimum, and that gives me just enough room in the front and just enough in the back to go ahead and open and close the garage door. The next setting is summon distance, and that's how far after triggering a summon you want the car to pull forward or backwards out of your garage space. Side clearance, standard or tight. If you hit tight, it will allow you to get a little bit closer to the walls, which is not an issue as my garage currently sits. Require continuous press. This is another new option that just came in the latest firmware update. If it's set to yes, then it will require when you trigger summon on your key fob, you press and hold the roof button, and then you're going to tap either forward on the front trunk or backwards on the rear trunk. Forward goes forward, rear trunk goes backwards. With continuous press enabled, you're going to have to press and hold that, and your car will automatically drive itself into the garage space. If you let off the button at any time, the car will automatically stop without finishing its summon. Now your car does also have a multitude of sensors and cameras. It'll do its best as far as guiding around your garage and making sure to pull in straight. But however, if something unforeseen happen or the car malfunction, that's on you to go ahead and stop the car. My preference is to turn that off. So I'm just going to trigger a summon by holding this until the car's flashers flash at me, and then I just tap the button and the car will pull forward. Now, the reason I kind of like that setting, it's a lot easier, and I'm going to actually be reviewing and testing to make sure that the car can pull in and out of the garage on its own several times before I trust it enough to do it on its own. But you should always pay attention. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes to this warning. So it allows you to just do a single tap. Use of auto home link. I currently have that set to on. And what that does is that controls the garage door. That allows it to open or close. If the car's already outside, it'll pull in and then close the garage door. If it's already inside, it'll back up a little bit. Then it'll trigger the garage door to open, and then the car will finish backing out the rest of the way on its own. So with it set up, I'm just going to go ahead and auto summon the car into the garage while I'm sitting in here. Press and hold. You could hear the flashes. I'm going to hit the front trunk. You see the mirrors fold in, and the car is kind of guiding itself into the garage space. Sensing my truck on the right hand side. Like I said, I have it set to 8 inches of bumper clearance in the front. So you see it detected the 8-inch minimum, or And then it went ahead and triggered the garage door to close. Pretty neat. Thanks.